Australia's property market has recorded the biggest 12-month jump in history, lifting the average price of residential dwellings to just shy of $1 million. New data from the Australian Bureau of Statistics shows in the 12 months to December, residential property prices rose 23.7%, the strongest annual growth ever recorded. The mean price of residential dwellings in Australia now stands at $920,100, up from $876,100 in the September quarter. The total value of Australia's 10.8 million residential dwellings now stands at $9.9 trillion, having risen by a wallet-busting $512.6 billion in just 3 months. ABS head of prices statistics Michelle Marquardt said houses continued to outstrip attached dwellings, which include flats, units, terrace houses and semi-detached properties. House price growth continues to outpace price growth for attached dwellings, Ms. Marquardt said. House prices rose 27.5% through the year, while prices of attached dwellings rose 14.0%. Results were consistent with a range of housing market indicators. New lending commitments for housing rose to a record high value in the December quarter 2021. Days on market fell and sales transaction volumes increased. Record low interest rates and strong demand have continued to support growth in property prices. House prices are at record highs, with total residential stock now sitting at an eye-watering $9.9 trillion. All capital cities recorded an annual rise in residential property prices, but Hobart was the clear standout, with prices skyrocketing by August 29%. It was closely followed by Canberra, Brisbane, Sydney and Adelaide. Darwin recorded the smallest annual rise of any capital city, with prices lifting 13% over the past 12 months. While the ABS data records prices to the end of the December quarter, there are already signs that the headwinds of looming interest rate rises and the limited supply of new dwellings are weighing on prices. This 3-bedroom home on Calgar Avenue in Bronte sold for $10.4 million. The slower growth conditions in Australian housing values goes well beyond the rising expectation of interest rate hikes later this year, CoreLogic's Director of Research Tim Lawless wrote. The pace of growth in housing values started to ease in April last year, when fixed-term mortgage rates began to face upwards pressure, fiscal support was expiring and housing affordability was becoming more stretched. Bondi Beach property sells for $1 million over reserve.